Computers are going down. Power's next.
How long do you think till the whole grid is dark?
Soon. Very soon.
I can't believe they did it.
We found a positive location. We've got them.
Good. Get anyone you can over there now.
What do I tell them?
As little as possible. Tell them someone opened the box.
Dispatch, this is Unit 9. We found them, northeast corner of the building.
Hey, I'm looking for a Chase Marshall. He's kind of my height. Looking for Chase. I'm sorry. I'm Chase Marshall. If he's sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Palmer? Palmer, is that you? What are you doing here?
Can we talk?
We're talking now. Why don't you get a drink?
What drink of what?
Anything. We're at a bar. That's what you do when we're at bars. And it's almost Christmas, so what's not to drink about?
You're drunk.
You're drunk.
No, I'm not. Why are you drunk? We have class tomorrow.
A, it's nighttime. B, I'm not gonna go. And C, you need to relax. So let me get you a drink. Oh, sorry. Guys, this is my roommate, Palmer. And he's, himself.
Hi. Hey, I'm Palmer. Hi. Hi, I'm Palmer. Hello. Hi. How are you? Can we talk someplace else?
What are you doing, man? She was talking to you.
Yeah, I know. Then I talk back.
You said one word to her, and then you blew her off with your cell phone.
Ran out of options.
Options? This isn't a game of chess.
Yeah, I know. Chess is easier. I'm just gonna say it. Dear Chase, you are a good cousin, and I know that we've been roommates for a while now, so I should have spoken sooner. Some of your lifestyle choices are tough for me. Always having people over makes me uncomfortable and makes it hard to do my work. Can we please do something about this while still remaining friends?
You want me to stop having people over? Why?
They intrude on my work and my space. In one instance, someone set a beer on my desk and even asked to use my computer for a minute.
Oh my God. Has the UN heard of these crimes against humanity? Look, you don't have to read to me.
I didn't know what else to do.
So you want me to stop having people over to our room? What's the point of living in a dorm?
Affordable housing?
Meeting people, having fun.
No, this is good for you. Trust me. One day you'll thank me. Who knows? You might even meet a girl this way if you quit hiding behind this.
Could you give me my phone back, please?
You start lightening up.
No, you know what? I can't do this.
You can't do what?
This. I'm moving back in with my parents. I made up my mind. Right now.
Forgive my saying, but doesn't that seem a little bit passive-aggressive?
Well, at least back there I could work.
Work? Palmer, I thought you put all that stuff behind you.
I tried. It didn't work.
I'm worried about you, man. All that stuff is going nowhere. And I hate to say this, but you're not going anywhere too. And if you move back in with your mom, you're just gonna make it worse. Palmer, where are you going?
We left everything just the way it was. Nothing's been moved.
Mostly.
Have you had dinner?
I'm fine. I just want to work.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
You're so late.
Sorry, I lost track of time.
Yeah, don't. I'm really busy and I do not have time to waste on... No, wait a minute. No, I know you. You're that kid from engineering. You work in the lab, right?
I take care of the parts and manage the
You're like
gear.
a whiz in that class. What could you possibly need me for?
I'm not such a whiz with math.
Oh, no, I guess you're not. Academic probation already. Ouch.
I don't know what else to do. You know, every time I look at this stuff, my head starts to spin. If I can't get my grades up, then I should just quit now.
Hey, you are not quitting. My honors points come from me helping you pass this class, so until then, you belong to me. Got it? And what is this?
Hey, please don't. Okay, don't.
You made all these?
Please don't laugh.
I mean, did you like make them?
Mostly.
That's really cool. Now, let's start with last week's assignment and pay attention because we've got a lot that we are going to cover. This is a D, Palmer.
At least it's not enough.
Well, it might as well be. You've got one more test to fix your grade, and you're just sitting here daydreaming. Listen carefully. You are making me look bad, and nobody makes me look bad but me. I can do that fine on my own, thank you. Now, if you fail that exam, that makes me look bad. We on the same page here? Okay, let's call it a night. And rest up because tomorrow we're going over every answer you missed and then we're gonna retake that test again in front of me till you get it right. Got it? Resting up, huh? You sleep through study and then you scurry away as soon as I let you go. Did you really think I wouldn't notice, Palmer?
I can explain.
I hope so, because it seems as if you've been wasting my time to go run off to play... What is this?
I'm sorry, all right? I didn't know where else to go. They told me I couldn't keep working, but I had to, and then I didn't know where, and then you suggested...
Whoa. Where did you get the money for a setup like this?
I didn't.
You're squatting here?
You told me to get out of the house. Look, I didn't know where else to go, okay? Please don't tell anyone.
I won't tell. So, where did you get all of this?
Here and there. Just been collecting it over the years.
Years?
Yeah, just, just been doing this since I was about 12. I'm not that good at it, but this one is, this is different. This is the one.
The first one to go big? Get bought up?
First one to work.
You mean none of these actually work?
Well, this one will. I'm sure of it.
What is it?
It's like a radio, but it doesn't require any kind of signal.
Uh-huh.
It uses the background radiation that's all around us as a signal instead of having to broadcast one. It wouldn't need towers or receptors or anything. It would just work.
And you came up with this all on your own?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, I think of things, Can't help it. Can't stop it either. It's what I do. I love it.
Are you almost done?
This one involves a lot of math, and you know how good I am with that.
Good is one way to put it.
Look, I know I'm not really good at anything. I understand that, but if below average people can't do above average things, I have to try. Only
you need help. I should go.
Wait, what if you did help me?
I don't know.
No, this would be perfect. I'll handle everything else, you just handle the math.
I'm really busy.
Helping me with math?
This is different.
Wait, did you ever hear the story of the scorpion and the fox?
What?
When you were a kid, no one ever told you that story? Okay, well, it's a story. A scorpion and a fox are trying to cross a river, and the scorpion asks the fox to carry it across, and the fox says, "No way, you'll freaking sting me." And the scorpion says, "Well, I won't sting you. If I did that, then we both drown." So the fox carries the scorpion, and halfway across, the scorpion stings the fox. And as they're both drowning, the fox asks the scorpion, "Why did you do it?" And the scorpion says, "Well, I'm a scorpion. It's what I do." Look, it's a dumb story, but the point is, people do what they are. And all of this is what I am. This is what I do. If we can't be who we are, then what's the point of anything? Plus, if you help me, I promise I'll bring my grades up. Remember those honor points? Look, if I can't be me, I don't want to know what I be. Please help.
I don't... Fine.
Yes.
Oh, only for as long as you stay passing your class. Do you understand? The minute you fall behind, I am gone. Got it? Okay. Where do we start?
Now, the goal here is to connect the leads using as little material as possible, or you run the risk of burning them out. Here we go.
Because it's good.
Oh, it does. Fit right.
Are we finished?
We're out of parts.
We're still not done. How much more do we need? But that's so much. Are you sure?
We can't finish without them.
Well, where do we get them?
Specialty suppliers, but I don't have that kind of money.
Then where did you get all of this? Did you steal all of this? Palmer, have you been stealing this equipment from the school? Great. What are we gonna do now?
What is this? Some kind of joke? I had to move in a new roommate because you couldn't be normal. What do you want? Oh my God, I've only got a minute.
Okay,
so
okay.
get to the point.
All right. I'm just a little uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable with what?
Asking for money or being direct. I don't know. I'm not really good at either.
Hurry up, Chase.
You're asking me for money?
No. Parts. I need help getting parts.
You're still doing that. Look, I'm not interested, so go ask one of your other cousins.
My other cousins can't help me.
Why should I help you?
Because it's cool. You'll like it.
Look, goodbye, Palmer.
Come on, let's play.
Goodbye, Palmer. Please don't call me unless it's important.
This is important, Chase. To me, anyway. Look, Chase, I know I'm not very good at talking, right? But this would be a whole lot easier if you just see it. Please?
No promises.
What do you think?
I think you need a new hobby.
It's not a hobby.
Will this one actually work?
I think so.
Palmer, this is something. I'll admit that, but we're not kids anymore. I can't just keep blowing my inheritance on all these stupid things. And you need to do something with yourself because this isn't healthy.
This is all I have.
Well, find something else, man. You can't do this.
Look, it wouldn't take much, all right? Just a few more parts. That's all I need.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Palmer.
Please.
Oh my God.
Sorry I'm late. So that just happened. Thank you.
Hey, what? You, I know you.
Oh, yeah. Econ, right?
Yeah.
You're the one who always turned your test in first. Is it Charles?
It's, Chase.
Chase, that's right. So you two are cousins. I'd have never thought that.
Thank you.
So I think it's really cool what you're doing, helping Palmer out.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that I'm helping.
Oh, well, call it whatever you want, but I think it's really nice of you. So I've got a couple more books in my car. Just gonna...
No one's ever called me nice before.
Oh, this is not a gift.
Not a gift.
We're gonna make my money back.
We are. We are?
When you're done with this one, you're not just gonna throw it on the pile like all the others. You're gonna make sure that it works, and then we're gonna make money off of it. Do you understand?
We are?
Or I'm leaving. Right now.
We are. We are. We are.
Wait, night vision goggles? You need night vision goggles?
Just part of them. You'd be surprised at the stuff that happens beyond our perception. This will help narrow it to something we can work with.
What's that?
Open it and see.
National Science Board. No way. Chase, no way.
The winners get a lunch with the R&D heads of several of the country's biggest tech firms on top of the prize money. Yeah, you can buy a lot of parts with that.
Palmer, this could actually be really good for you. I mean, think of all the attention that you're gonna
Whoa, I just want to work. I don't want attention.
I hate to break it to you, Palmer, but this is how the world works. You agreed to this money on my terms. This is how we're gonna make it back. And that's final.
Now, the goal here is to get it to hold a proper charge. See, for us to build up its power, it has to build a current and then kick into gear.
Like a flashbulb.
Exactly, but with way more power.
Should we be wearing gloves or something?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Now, To prime the power, we're going to flip this switch here, and then it will build a charge. Once the charge is full, this bulb will light up.
Then what?
Then we press the button. Damn.
What does that mean?
I don't know, I guess the voltage was wrong. Unless your math was wrong. No, it's probably me. Let's give it more power.
Another sunny day in Hendersonville, North Carolina, with a perfect forecast for those of you coming in for the holidays.
Off.
A lot of inbound traffic on Interstate
What?
26. So
I want to hear the news.
And I want to work, so turn it off.
Don't forget that construction down.
That's gonna go up on Facebook, unless I leave it on.
Turn it off, end of discussion.
Let's leave it to a vote. Palmer, what do you say, man?
Well, I think you both presented very strong
Just
arguments.
vote, Palmer.
I abstained from voting.
Then I get the tie-breaking vote, and I say on.
A lot of inbound traffic on Interstate 26, so give yourself a little extra time if you...
Okay. All right, I'll try even more.
Palmer, this thing is due in 3 days and it won't even turn on. What's the deal?
Theoretically, this could send any kind of data, a sound, images, information, maybe even energy, without ever using a signal.
But that would never work. Look, it's a cool idea, Palmer, you know, but you're just pulling it out of thin air. So why don't we just stick with something that's easy?
I don't want something easy.
God, this is so stupid of me.
This should work like a viewfinder. Just point it at the desired subject and it'll guide the signal that goes out.
Like a camera?
Yes, theoretically.
So what do we take a picture of? No way.
Nice work.
Careful, you'll break it.
It's already broken.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know.
Here we go again.
Look, it's the first device of its kind ever. Okay, there's literally an infinity of things that could be wrong with it.
You should have listened to me.
Wait. Go back over where I need to retake that one.
Look, can you get that out of here?
This was your idea. I'm just trying to help. The focus was off on that one.
What did you say?
I said I need to retake that one unless you want to look like a ghost in it. You said this thing works like a camera.
And what do you do with a camera?
You focus it.
We can send a signal out, but if it doesn't know how far to send it, it won't matter unless it's focused.
How do you focus it?
Well, we make a model of the distance we're aiming at, and then we figure out how much power it would take and at what frequency to reach that given distance.
There should be a standard deviation we can find to say that X amount of power into the scope equals Y amount of focus distance.
Can you do that? I can't do that.
Yes, I can do that.
Hey, I don't need to remind you that we only have 3 days left.
All right, it's not exactly perfect, but using the system that Alice made, this wheel will approximate how much energy is applied to the device, yielding a precise distance that it hits.
You mean it focuses it?
Sure.
So how far do you think that is?
Probably 400 feet. No, wait.
What?
This was Palmer's idea. Don't you think that he should get the first shot?
What is it?
I don't know. It must be noise or something.
No, that's not noise. Look, that's a door. That's a tiny logo on the door. You just took a picture of the text on the door across the street.
It works. Oh my God, it works.
Whoa, wait, will it save the image?
I hooked it up to your laptop. Everything the device stores should be backed up there.
All right, try another one. See if you can zoom in even further.
You knew it could actually zoom to any level of detail.
Okay, we'll try it and see.
What happened? I blew up the building. Oh my God, I blew up the building!
Oh, calm down. You didn't blow up anything. It just looks like somebody turned the lights off.
Turn the lights off at the exact same moment that I pointed an electromagnetic device at it? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. It works. I mean, it just has a little side effect, but Palmer, it works.
That is hardly a side effect. Oh my God, I'm in so much trouble. What if they trace the damage in the building back to me?
Calm down. Calm down. What are they going to do? Notice that the power is out and deduce that Palmer, who's been secretly working in an abandoned warehouse across the street, must have designed a device that shot their power out? Or are they just going to replace the fuse?
They're gonna replace the fuse.
Okay, so why does our device do that?
Well, I mean, everything runs on magnetism, power, computers, electronics. When the device sends out a signal, it must interfere with that.
If this was used like a weapon, it could shut down an entire city, couldn't it?
Please don't word it that way. I'm gonna freak out all over again.
Relax. I just won't point at any electronics from now on. All right, problem solved.
Where else are we going to point it? I mean, we are surrounded by machines.
Oh, yeah, look at that!
Oh my gosh! Palmer, how much cable do you have for the viewfinder?
Why?
Because I got an idea. It should be right around here.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. That's Mars.
It's so small.
Whoa. Oh. Zooming in even further.
Okay, zoom in more. Zoom in more.
Oh, let's be careful here.
Oh my gosh!
That is a picture of a rock that is 80 million miles away from us.
Holy damn.
Who should have listened to who?
Oh, we gotta turn this in right now.
No, we can't turn this in. We barely know what it can do.
We made it. It works. What else is there to do?
But we barely know how it works. It's kind of embarrassing to go public with something that we barely understand.
It's due in 2 days. We're already pushing it. I have to file all the papers for it, not to mention I have to mail it in.
Wait, you're sending it in already?
We need to do more tests. How are we supposed to explain it to people if we don't even know it that well?
Alice, we just took a picture of a rock that was, how far?
80 million miles away, give or take.
We just took a picture of a rock that was 80 million miles away. What else is there to test?
Why don't we see how far it can shoot?
How do you plan to do that?
Can you set the focus distance to infinity?
Alice, I know that you're more of a math person than I am, but I bet with this kind of test, we're gonna need to give it more power.
Explain.
Since we're testing its range, we need to give it enough electricity so that power is not the limiting factor. The main lines might give us something more to pull from.
Lines? Power lines? No way. We might get caught.
You weren't afraid to shoot out a streetlight the other night.
That was different. We can go to jail for that.
We have the opportunity of a lifetime here. You aren't afraid to take it, are you?
It's so dangerous.
It'll be okay.
Your machine, you get the honors.
Now, with this much juice, we shouldn't just start at full power. I say we start small and build our way to full power. Okay. Please be careful. What distance are we at?
1 million miles. 2 million miles. 10 million miles. 50 million miles. I think that's 100 million miles. 200 million miles.
Everything looks good.
Hey, can we make this go faster? I'm just saying.
Alice, what if you set the distance to reflect light years instead of miles?
How far is that?
A light year is 5.8 trillion miles, give or take.
Give or take?
Would you like to do this? You ready, Palmer? One light year. 2 light years. 10 light years. 100 light years.
I'm gonna narrow the focus and get more kick.
See? It's not so bad. Okay. 1,000 light years. 10,000 light years. 20,000 light years. 50,000 light years. 100,000 light years.
We're now sending a data stream 1 million light years across the background noise of space.
Palmer!
Ice packs!
$10 million light years. 20 million light years. 50 million. 100 million light years.
Still working.
1 billion light years.
Turn it off. That's enough.
Don't you want to know?
Oh, so you're in on this too now.
It's exciting!
2 billion light years. 3 billion light years. 10 billion light years. We are now looking further than any telescope has seen before.
It's beautiful.
Oh, Palmer, help me.
$30 billion. 50 billion. I think this is the edge of the visible universe. 100 billion light years. I'm gonna set it for beyond the edge.
Let's do it. What? Oh, way to go. You just had to go and push it, huh?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sorry. Okay. Hey, everyone, it's okay because Palmer's sorry. Alice, why don't you go see how sorry the breakers are? Jesus. Can you fix it?
I don't even know. Let me see.
Guys, the breakers look fried. Like, expensive fried.
I told you. Oh my God, I told you this was a bad idea.
Chase, would you please calm down?
Calm down? This project is due tomorrow, and all we have left is this expensive, ruined piece of garbage.
Hey, we may still be able to fix it, okay? Like, I can't tell when it's so overheated, but it may be just the power that blew. The device might still work.
Do you really think that's true?
Anything's possible. I'm sorry, I just wanted to see.
What about all the damage done to the building? The breakers are fried. This place, it reeks of smoke. They're gonna find out that we were here and I've lost all that money.
Chase?
What?
I'm sorry.
Palmer, we should go.
Think I found the problem. There's a burnout in the line at 101.
101? The old warehouse? Isn't that place vacant?
Checked upstairs, just a bunch of junk. Could have been a lightning strike, maybe a nest in the transformers. Looks like an old board. Wouldn't have taken much.
Patch the line, put in a new board. Just build a super.
Copy that.
looking. You're gonna give us away.
I just want to see. Should we go back in?
Then what? Explain to them that we've been trespassing? Building a machine with stolen parts and set their building on fire? You know what, Palmer? Your ideas are on probation,
Look,
man.
they're gonna find out sooner or later. We might as well just get it over with right now.
Look, maybe we don't have to. The machine's cooked, so all we have left is the data. Maybe we can just send that in. We might still be able to get credit, and then we won't have to deal with this landlord.
Just let it go?
The data's all that matters.
What about my machine?
I don't want to give up. I don't. We came this far, you guys. It would just be stupid to turn in a half-finished project.
Hey, it's not stupid, it's careful. Look. The rules say that it's okay if by the time...
What?
The hell? The one you dropped this?
How could we? You stormed off with it, remember?
Drop wouldn't cause this.
Did you charge the battery, Chase?
Battery wouldn't cause this either. It's definitely electrical interference, but I've never seen anything like it. It's running slow, too.
I swear to God, if you broke my computer...
It's not us, okay? It's gotta be outside interference, but it... Oh my God. You guys, do you think we did this?
We blew a circuit breaker. We didn't fry the whole power grid.
But what if we did? I mean, if we blew the grid, they're gonna have to replace everything.
Oh my God, they're gonna come after me.
Palmer,
They're gonna find me. They're gonna take
stop.
me.
Palmer, calm down. We will figure this out. It'll be fine.
Calm down. Look what we've done.
I have to fess up.
No. Whoa, you're not saying anything. You gotta keep this under wraps.
Why, so we can get in more trouble?
So that we can let this blow over and finish the contest. Look, if we fess up, they're gonna pin the power on the other building on us. And then this too. We gotta keep a low profile. Look, the machine's off. We don't have to do any more work, we're done. So in the meantime, maybe you can keep quiet and let me sort this out, okay?
Great.
Hello?
Hello, is this Chase? Chase Marshall?
Yeah?
My name is Dolores. I'm with the National Science Board.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, we've reviewed your submission packet, and there were a few details that caught our attention. We'd very much like to see this device. I've arranged for travel. Can you meet this afternoon?
I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment.
We'd very much like to meet. Can we drop by your house? You're still at 25 Canoga, right?
I'm afraid I'm at work. How about downtown? There's a little coffee shop we can meet at on Main Street.
I can do that, though it's very important that we be shown the device. Do you understand, Mr. Marshall?
Of course. Sure. Let's just meet there and we'll go from there. The little coffee house, Main. It's 2 o'clock, cool?
2 o'clock. Don't be late.
I don't care if your system is down. I just need to go.
I'm really sorry, sir. Just give me 1 second. Larry, can you come over here?
Stupid computer. Stupid piece of... Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Damn it. Hello?
What the hell?
It's still here. Well, can you salvage it?
I'm not sure. That can't be right.
What's the matter?
The controls aren't responding. I'm completely locked out.
What would cause that? Is it still sending a signal out?
No. Wait. It's not sending a signal. It's receiving one.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's not supposed to do that. I'm turning it off.
No, wait! If you just shut it off, won't it damage all the computers it's controlling? What should we do?
Palmer, what is going on?
I don't know. There's so many options. Interference, overload. Oh my God, what have I done? I shouldn't have done something in so much trouble.
Palmer, you need ideas.
I have no ideas. I have never seen anything like this before. It's all just guesses.
All right, just take a deep breath and just guess.
The buffer is full. Whatever this is receiving has totally filled it up. It's possible that the incoming data has filled it up so much that it's filling other devices, like the computers around town.
Can you guess in English, please?
Whatever this is receiving has filled it up so much it's overflowing into other computers.
So how can we stop it?
Storage space. We give the device more storage space. Memory, drives.
How long will this hold?
I don't know, a few hours, I guess. This doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. This can't be happening. This is the only device like this in the world. It's impossible it could be receiving a signal.
Well, there has to be some sort of explanation for it. Where was the last place you aimed it?
About 100 billion light years away from here.
That's impossible.
Why is that impossible?
Because that's beyond the edge of the visible universe.
So that's where the signal is coming from?
No. Well, yes, but no. I mean, it can't be. Nothing can go that fast. Not even light can travel that fast.
But this thing doesn't use light. This runs on radiation that's all around us. It's all around the universe. What have I done?
Whoa, hold on. Are you saying that we reached across space and something on the other side of the universe is reaching back?
No. Guys, look, listen. I hate to sound like a broken record here, but that's not possible. Nothing can go that fast. There's no way you could have done that,
Do you
Palmer.
have any better ideas? Because if you do, I would really like to hear them right now. Please have a better idea.
Palmer. Palmer.
The hard drives are filled up.
What, already? Already? You said that would take hours!
I know!
Okay,
what have I done?
Palmer, just look. What could we be missing here?
If it runs on radiation, it puts out radiation. If we can see that, maybe we could understand it better.
All right, so how do we see that?
We can't. Maybe we can see its effects. Chase, can I see your camera?
Why?
The colored glass you have it with it. The
filters?
Yeah, the filters. Maybe they can show us something we haven't seen before. Come on. Take a picture.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. I bet no good will come from it.
It's growing.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, guys. You should hear this.
More reports coming in from all over town. Computers, networks being hijacked by some kind of control. No one seems to know the cause, but some sort of virus or attack cannot be ruled out.
Whoa, what happens if you do that?
It's gotta be better than this.
We're getting a live call now from one of our listeners. Marsha, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Tell us what happened.
The city hall put up a sign saying, telling me if your machines was acting up. I called in, will not 5 minutes later, some men in suits was at my door asking to see it. I showed them my office, and they just started unplugging everything.
Then what happened, Marcia?
Then I said, "What are you doing? That's mine." And they said they was taking it, that it was government evidence.
Evidence?
So let me get this straight. You called City Hall when your computer was acting up, someone came to your house and took your computer.
They didn't fix nothing. They just said it was theirs and too.
No explanation?
No, I tried calling.
Marcia, if you'll excuse me, we've got another call coming in, very urgent. I'm getting word now that Interstate 26 going out of town has been shut down and drivers are being sent back to their homes. No word about the cause yet, but this sounds like a quarantine if ever I've seen one. Does anyone else have any stories out there?
Oh, shit.
I can't do this.
Guys, it's still on.
How is it doing that?
Did one of you turn it back on?
The receiving rate is picked up. Whoever's sending us data is now powering the scope.
Wait, how is that possible?
For us, it isn't. Hey, what do we do now?
Let's just think about this objectively.
Okay, think objectively.
Okay. Each time the speed increases, the amount of power that's coming into the device decreases by half. And the more data it receives, the closer it gets to cutting off.
So you're just saying that it'll run out?
No, I mean, maybe it's building up to something. Like a countdown.
And then what?
Then, I don't know. I mean, if you were trying to contact someone who's reached out to you, what would you send them?
A message.
Or a messenger?
What I'm hearing is there's supposed to be 3 young adult students competing in some kind of contest. Authorities say they may be the cause of these disturbances and must be located immediately. If you're listening to this, please turn yourself in. Slap on the wrist is much better than continuing this prank.
A prank? God, they don't have a clue.
Turn ourselves in. Maybe they're right.
It's them.
Them? Them who?
It's the science board.
Wait, you've been talking to them?
It's complicated.
Don't answer it.
Hello?
Mr. Marshall, you missed our meeting.
I was busy.
Yes, I'll say you were. Where are you, Mr. Marshall?
Where am I?
Chase?
We need to see you and this device immediately.
Why?
You know why.
Hang up, Chase.
Who is that with you?
It's nobody.
Mr. Marshall, I don't know what you think you've gotten yourself into, but this has become a government situation that must be handled by the government.
What? You told them? I thought we were keeping this a secret.
I thought it was broken. Look, this is our device. What do you want with it? Are you gonna take it away from us?
We'll need to study the device, yes, to determine its capabilities and see if it poses a threat.
A threat?
You have no authority to operate something like that. Turn it over to us now while you still have the option to.
They want to take it?
You're in over your head, Mr. Marshall. More than you know.
Maybe she's right. We should just give it to them.
And who is she? Do you even know? What, you're just gonna trust them?
What about my machine?
I say we keep it.
What?
Yeah, it's our machine. We built it. You're just gonna just hand it over to them?
Wait a minute. We're not qualified for this.
And they are.
Someone could get hurt.
What are you doing? Are you crazy? I knew he was, but you?
Palmer, now that the device is hooked up, do you think that maybe we could connect it to a cell phone like we tried?
I guess. I would need a number to use.
How about this one?
Is this legal?
Are you actually worried about being legal at this point?
We have a problem.
Were you able to get a location from them?
I was not. How should we proceed?
Based on the schematics they submitted to that contest, I think they've gotten much further than most people, including us.
We've closed the interstates. They can't make it out of town without us catching them. We'll get it.
I don't think they're running. I bet they're hiding somewhere.
Do you think they've made contact?
That seems obvious at this point.
Shit. Homeland Security is gonna have a fit.
Look, I can handle Homeland for now. Our top priority remains securing the device.
If it's been on this long, do you think they'll have an encounter?
I do.
When?
Tonight, most likely.
In what manner?
That depends on how far they've reached. What was that?
It wasn't me.
Don't use this number anymore.
I want to go home.
No, we can't go home, Palmer. Not now.
Then what?
We have to find a way to stop this.
So, if we can't cut the power, maybe there's a way that we can block the signal that's coming in?
This thing can cut across space in an instant. There's probably not much that can get in its way. Do you really think that we're being contacted? That someone's coming?
I suppose anything's possible.
Why now? I mean, why us?
There are like 1,000 possible answers to that question. But I guess they all fall into two categories. One, they've always been calling, and we just haven't been listening.
Or
Two, we simply haven't gotten to the phone in time.
which do you think is happening?
Both? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. If we're gonna get through this, we just need to stay calm and we need to think, okay? How can we stop it?
This thing is running on instant data transmission. It's unlikely that they'll arrive in like flying saucers or something. All the data's being received through the device, so it's likely they'll end up somewhere near it. Like here.
But what will happen? What was that?
Something just killed the power.
Guys?
I'm here.
Palmer?
Here. I'm over here.
What happened?
It's off.
What do you mean it's off?
I mean, it's off. I don't know. You tell me.
What? You hear that? I just heard something. Over there.
I heard it too. Palmer killed the power earlier. Someone's gotta cut it back on. Palmer, stay here. Got it.
What's that?
I think they're here.
I can't see anything.
Did she just leave us?
stars. This is beautiful.
What is that?
Maybe this is where it's coming from.
What if this is space? How come
I think we're just seeing a reflection. Like a shadow.
Palmer!
I saw something. Barely.
Hurry up, Chase. Come on, Chase.
What happened?
It spoke to me.
What? What did it say?
I don't know. All I could make out was emotion. It was one emotion. They were trying to warn us.
Warn us? Warn us about what?
I don't know. We're gonna need a better way to communicate.
Hey, maybe this is a stupid idea. But can you hook the goggles up to the device and use them like a viewfinder?
That's actually a really good idea. Oh, be careful, Palmer! What are you doing, Palmer? I'm trying! Got it! Okay. Oh man, this is your device. This is yours. Okay. What do you see?
Palmer? Palmer?
Oh my God!
What happened?
He saw them. Is he gonna be okay?
You saw them? How?
Red. The color red.
Hand it over. Quickly!
Hey, what's going on?
You're being drawn to the machine. Get some light in here. Get that thing turned off!
I can't!
Why not?
Because it's disappearing!
We need this place swept. Now!
It is still here.
How?
It is possible that when your visitors touched the device, they knocked it out of our space and into theirs. At least partially.
Oh no, that's not all. Your laptop is still receiving data, and lots of it.
No, they left. How are we still receiving data?
They're not the only ones trying to contact you.
Are you seeing this? Are you all seeing this? We're not even sure if anyone can hear us anymore. We're broadcasting in the hope that somebody does. Lights in the sky, all sizes, huge. Calls coming in from everywhere. Some event unfolding in the sky in this city at its center.
Palmer.
I'm here. I can see them. They're all around us. They're talking. They're warning me.
You shouldn't be here. This is a classified situation.
We're staying.
Ma'am, I have 50 men combing this town. You have no idea what you've gotten into. Everything here is evidence. Now clear out.
Wait. My friends stay.
You said they're warning you. What are they warning you about?
These visitors, they're just the first of many, many things being drawn to the machine. It's like a beacon to them.
More? Are they here now?
Not in this room, no. Some are up in the sky. More are coming.
These first ones to arrive. What are they warning you about?
Some of these new ones are much less friendly than they are.
Palmer, if the device is like a beacon, what would happen if our guests, if they took it with them? Could it draw the others away from here?
Yes.
Can you ask them?
They tried. They said when we turned it on, we became like an antenna for it. We're tied to it, radiating its signal.
Who turned it on?
Oh, we did. It was the three of us.
They say they can take it away, but only if one of us goes with them.
Oh. No, wait, no, we can't. Hey, wait! Please, you gotta help us! Please don't, you gotta do something!
I'll go. I volunteer.
They say it has to be one of us.
No, we'll find another way. Figure something out.
More of them.
Shots fired. Repeat, shots fired. Getting word from multiple sources. We're being told that some sort of skirmish has happened over the Atlantic. Lives have been lost. A passenger jet has dipped over the ocean. I don't know what's happening here. Your guess is as good as mine. Fighters scramble to engage flights over the East Coast.
I'll do it.
What?
I'll do it. I'll go.
Palmer. Hey, you don't have to do this. This isn't your fault. Look, Palmer, listen to me.
Listen to me. This is my work. I did this. It's my decision. I want to.
No, Palmer.
You don't understand. This is going to get ugly. Somebody has to go. You two belong here. I'll go.
I can do this. I can do this. Thank you.
Palmer, wait!
Goodbye.
This is not telling you they are leaving. Affiliates up and down the coast reported the lights banding together and leaving just as fast as they got here, like a bat out of hell. They all circled up and zipped away. Every one of them in the same direction. It's like they were chasing something.
As I have more information, we will report it to you as soon as it comes in.
The director's willing to offer full pardons for damages and trespassing. In exchange for NDR signed by both of you. Not a word of this gets out, you understand?
What about the story? What about everything? What about Palmer?
Official statement will be released soon. This is out of our hands now. Higher powers are at work here. You made the right choice.
Is he really gone?
Your guess is as good as mine.
What are we gonna tell people? His parents.
We signed those papers. We can't see anything.
You know they'll bury it. Him, his story, everything he did. Just lost.
Maybe. Maybe not.
You signed their papers. We've already admitted that anything we say is a lie.
Not if you have proof.
What proof? They took everything.
Not everything. Palmer always said anything was possible.